This is our first game with Byron Buxton in the outfield. This should be interesting.
From
the
the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is down low. The Phils are looking very strong so far this season. The other way, and foul ball. And a ground ball to first. The throw to second, and that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest.
That's already better. It's a ground ball to first, not a ground ball base hit.
Create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike in there.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Boom. Throws on to first. They get the out on Marte. Third out, and that ends the frame. Diamondbacks down quickly. Phillies coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab here, Merrill Kelly.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. One and two now. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So Harper stands in, and that is out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. Harper retired. And time now for the Phillies lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Max Kepler.
Yeah, that batting average certainly stands out in a negative way. He just hasn't put it together all season long. The consistency hasn't been there. I think there's been some bad luck as well, and that can factor in at times. It can also get into your head. Ultimately, I know it's a disappointing campaign for him so far. I think it'd be really nice to see him turn things around and help out this club a little bit more. Stop focusing on his individual performance. Focus on that W.
And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grichuk sizes this one up, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Luzardo back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Luzardo, a 6-foot lefty, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's down and away. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say
that one is absolutely belted. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. An absolute smash to left. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Randall Grichuk now. Luzardo winds and deals. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In there at the knees, and the count 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first in time.
Batting 7. Catcher,
2 outs, base is
Gabriel
empty.
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Snakes strike first with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning.
Phillies.
This is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson
Kelly
Stott.
with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Fouled off. He was late.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That misses.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up and in. Now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
JT Realmuto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 down, Phillies down a run. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now batting Max Kepler. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Kepler working through some struggles lately. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grichuk moving under this one. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started. And now it's Josh Naylor. Pulls that one foul. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Blaze Alexander in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's a ball.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And the slider catches the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ripped on a line. Grichuk makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Brandon Marsh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1 strike.
Marsh launched a homer in his most recent game. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
That misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grichuk hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. So the batting order
Now
turns
batting,
over. Trey
shortstop,
Turner now.
Trey
Struck out
Turner.
looking in the bottom of the first. And that's
The
off
ball.
the inside edge. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carroll grabs it on the run. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark
Diamondbacks,
as we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
In the air, left field. Marsh under it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down.
Just
Up
pulled
next
off of it a
for the
little bit right
Diamondbacks,
there. That
second
front
baseman,
shoulder coming
Patel
open instead
Marte.
of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the out on Marte. 2 down, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. In there at the knees.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Ground ball left side. Boom. Goes on to first. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, John Chubby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper. Fouled off left side. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And that one is going to go. A towering shot to center. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Byron Buxton. Doubled in his first AB. Misses
No, that
just
missed.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
One
Well,
and
just got to
out.
delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
If you do that, nobody questions the trade from this great general manager.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He was late there. Strike 1.
Oh, he's
Zero
looking
balls,
great
one
so
strike.
far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one misses,
ball.
and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Now batting, second
Here's the
baseman,
second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Stott.
He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To
in
first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good
Now
fade and
batting,
sinking action of that
catcher,
changeup. Got that hitter to roll
JT
over.
Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Richick sizing it up. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting,
Max Kepler at the plate.
designated
0 for 1 with a
Max
fly out to
Kepler.
center. And first offering is fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
2 outs. Swings through that one.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Arizona,
so
left
far. Here's how
fielder,
the starters
Lourdes
have performed
Gurriel
up to this
Jr.
point. Luzardo back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
2 of the most
Next,
potent
for the
offenses
Diamondbacks,
in the game
infielder,
squaring off.
Randall Richard.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Castellanos puts it away, and there's 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona. And our score remains 2-1. Back here in Philadelphia,
Lead
Nick
off
Castellanos
for
at the plate
Phillies.
now.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And a foul ball. Castellanos, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Next offering is fouled back. That misses.
1 ball, 2
now
strikes.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The next
Ball.
offering misses. And the count's even
2
at
and
2.
2.
And that's
Ball.
too high.
Count is full.
Got him swinging. Brandon Marsh steps
Now
to the
batting,
plate.
left
Fly to center his
fielder,
first time. He's 0 for
Brandon
1.
Marsh.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the
0-2.
2022 World Series.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing
Now batting,
really got in on him.
shortstop,
And
Trey
the cutter isn't really a
Turner.
huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Outside
1-1.
low. 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Inside.
That missed. That's a
and it's
ball.
2-1. Just
Ball.
missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Now
much to think
batting,
about.
first baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
He's already homered here in this one. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And it's fouled away.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one drifts
Nope, ball.
inside. Turner runs. Pitch
No,
outside.
that missed. That's a ball.
Throw. Save.
2-1.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And there's
That's
the
a
ball.
ball.
Byron Buxton
3-1.
would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
a
Take
board.
your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his
Now
career
batting,
since
the
day
center
one.
fielder, Byron
First and second,
Buxton.
2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. That one
That's a ball.
misses. That's 5 straight. The Diamondbacks
1
with
ball,
some
no
movement in the
strikes.
pen. A.J. Puck, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Mantiply getting loose as well. Right down to shoot and a count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And strike two.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one
Count.
cutting but missing down low. Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Troy Lavello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Merrill Kelly won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Now on the
Arizona,
mound for the Diamondbacks,
number
A.J. Puck.
33.
Still pretty
A.J.
early in the ball
Puck.
game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next pitch is downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. That one finds the zone, and the count 2-1. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Phillies leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the DH, Blaze Alexander. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. And that's in there for a strike. A slider that finds the mark. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The Diamondbacks down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fly ball to right. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. A switch hitter batting right.
Perdomo.
And that one fouled off. Fly ball center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the and we're back. Now it's going to be Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 there. Man at first, 1 away. In for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Real Muto off of first with 2 away. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of inning number 7. Here's Ketel Marte. That misses the zone. 1-0. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Marte.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Suarez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That's towards center. Buxton sizing it up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Gurriel. And a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
One and 2.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1, 2, 3 go to Diamondbacks, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
Arizona,
Joe Mantiply.
number 35.
And this could be a tough first test
Joe
for him right here.
Mantiply.
His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Leading off
Here's
for
the left fielder,
Phillies,
Brandon Marsh.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Going one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting
0-1.
up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Now batting,
Here's Turner
shortstop,
now.
Trey Turner.
And first offering is fouled off. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here is Harper. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Byron Buxton. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carroll makes the play, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. Luzardo back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's Josh Naylor. First pitch
Nope,
misses.
that's outside.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
He's under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now it's the DH, Blaze Alexander. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And the tying run's at second base with a double.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now Corbin Carroll, and there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Alexander at second with 2 down. Harper, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Leading things off and takes a strike. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Marte whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting,
Man at first,
designated
Max
hitter,
Kepler
Max
digs in now.
Kepler.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. on the nailer. They get 2. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. We go to the ninth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Yohan Duran comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out towards left center. Marsh sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one at triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
So we got the big victory after the big trade. So yeah, like to see it. We're basically turning things around a little bit. I feel our offense is stronger, our defense is stronger, and we're ready to go and everything with that little change. So till next time, this is David B69 saying, let me know what you think in the comments below. But I can tell you one thing, it's if real life Phillies did exactly what I did, we would be much better off as a team, and I think we would be able to turn things around big time as a ball club. So let me know what you think. See you next time. Bye bye.